Hey YouTubers, I'm headed out into the forest, do a little archery, a little shooting. Gonna have a little fun, a little wilderness survival training. Stay tuned, we're gonna have a lot of fun today. that's enough archery for today. Let's practice some other woodland survival skills. Now we're going to talk about the fundamentals of fire starting. Now, I'm out here in the Mount Hood National Forest. We've had rain for a week straight. I'm at 2,500 feet elevation by the Zigzag River, and the ground's really damp. A lot of the wood that you think you could burn on the ground isn't dry enough. I'm going to have to pull dead branches out of trees, do a little wood splitting, find some tinder, and get a fire going. Now, I put together a survival kit. This is my fire starting kit, and it's got a Ziploc bag with 3 tea lights, a Ziploc bag full of cotton balls, matches, and lighter, and I got a new magnesium fire starter. Now, between all the different types of media I have here, we should be able to get a fire started. So stay tuned. I'm going to gather some firewood, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Now, I spent about 1 minute to gather this much. Now, this is extremely dry. You saw me picking it off the trees. It grows on all the trees out here. Now, even after a good rain, this will dry out within hours. Now, I take this and I shape it into like a little nest, and then you can get your embers going. This is a good way to get fire started. If not, I'll use my cotton balls. I'm going to go ahead and save this for later and start hunting for some drier wood. Now, if you look at the forest floor, you'll see all kinds of branches that normally I can pick up and make a good fire with. But not today, it's too wet. So I'm going to have to hunt for some drier wood. Now, since today I'm going to be making a smaller fire and the ground's a little wet, I'm going to be looking for wood that's not laying on the ground, that's dead, like this. Now, when I break the branches off, it should actually make a cracking sound, like that. Now, this is going to be still a little damp, but it's a lot drier. Now, I'm going to gather a lot of medium twigs, and I'm going to go ahead and splint some toothpick-sized pieces, and I'm going to get a little fire started here. Now I'm splitting this wet wood so that I can get to the dry wood in the center. I'm using a Colt hatchet that my dad gave me and a survival knife with a heavy blade. This Colt hatchet has a hidden knife in the handle. It's a great tool, Colt.